talk to you after takeoff. I'm a bit busy, as you can see now.
Feed 2.
Okay, however.
Feed 240. Set and check.
Okay, autopilot on. And okay, climb rate. Come. Okay, got it. 1,500 feet. Okay, I'm gonna switch. Intercom.
Link disengaged.
Okay. And when reaching 240 knots, we're gonna take back our thrust lever into climb mode, as we can see on that display. Okay. The aircraft is stabilized, we're airborne, and we're on our way together. So, okay. However, welcome back to my next part. As you could see, I was busy with taking off in Tegel. I actually didn't type in my takeoff speeds into the FFC, which I could have done, but somehow the aircraft pulled up all by its own. Maybe it calculates that by its own. Who knows? Never happened before. However, yes, we're climbing directly to 34 to flight over 340. Weather is okay so far. Could expect some turbulences when flying through those clouds, but I don't expect. Oh, well. If you accept the clouds, I don't expect any problems to happen on this flight. At least not until landing. So we have 70 miles together, and I'm gonna request our overspeed.
Ich frag mal nach, ob wir über nur fliegen dürfen. Transition Altitude erreicht. Speed Restriction ist aufgehoben. Wir dürfen jetzt über 200 Knoten fliegen.
Altimeter 2. No. 1. Set and check. Altimeter 2. No. 2. Set and check.
Okay, we've got our high-speed clearance, and I have changed our altimeter settings. In Europe, we don't use those 29.9 numbers. We use a QNH value, and a QNH value of 1013 equals a American value from 29.92, and FS Passengers uses those. I don't know what they call it, inch values. However, when it's easier to type in those numbers in FS Passengers than changing them myself with a wheel. Okay. Okay, we got our speed clearance, so why not use it?
Feed 300. Set and check.
when I reach 300 knots, I'm gonna tell you a little thing or a little bit about indicated speeds, the ground speed and the true airspeed. So we're gonna wait as we reach 300 and watch how my true airspeed and my ground speed are changing. Okay, we're now turning right inbound to Tulak. Okay, we're now at about 300 knots, according indicated. So the indicated airspeed is measured by a tube called the P2 tube, and it measures the speed by the air pressure stored into a tube when flying forward with the open end of the tube facing in flight direction. But because the air gets thinner the higher you go, you cannot measure the real airspeed with that method. And as we see here, according to indicated speed, we are at 300 knots, but our true airspeed will go up continuously. And so the true airspeed shows our real speed relative to the air, and our ground speed shows the speed if you take the wind factor into account. So we have wind coming from the front right now, so our ground speed is lower than our true airspeed. And you might wonder, why do we have an indicated speed if it's not the true speed anyway? Well, the indicated speed is basically the speed the aircraft feels, and it's practically the speed which is important for the aerodynamics. The lowest speed achievable for this aircraft is the same at 30,000 feet as in 2,000 feet when you take the indicated speed. So the indicated speed gives you a good idea of the aerodynamic condition of the plane. So okay, we've completed our sit. We are on our airway now. Let's see how we're doing. Okay, well, okay, Tegel is offline now. Schönefeld is online. Okay. By the way, Schönefeld is also the new Berlin-Brandenburg International Airport, but the whole south part is not in use yet. And when the whole airport is opened, Tegel will be closed. However, we're going to wait until this updates. I always have that luck in switching to that side when it's updating. Okay. Let's look at an aircraft as for now. At a certain point, we're going to switch from our speed to Mach, because the Mach setting mode gives us a more constant, or let's say a more better control of our speed, because I want to maintain a cruise speed at about 450 to 460 knots, true airspeed or ground speed, and it's very hard to achieve that with our indicated speed. I have to try and look and tweak things. And I know for sure that Mach 0.75 gets us about in that speed limit that I have set myself. Okay, let's see. Okay, it's updated. So this is this works like Google Maps. The only difference is it shows a little bit more. Okay, we have another Lufthansa there from Tegel to Munich. We have VFR traffic from what is that? I guess was okay. It's updating now. I guess Hannover. I'm not sure. No, Dresden. It's Dresden to Leipzig Halle. The German division is the busiest division in at IVAO, and it's also the biggest one. So you can always expect a lot of traffic over Germany. Here, there is not as much traffic and activity in the US division. Well, I guess because the Watsim is already got the most flight simmers in the US. However, I tried using Watsim a few times. It didn't really work out from the software point, and IVAO is really user friendly. It's quick to get in. You can start right off. You only need some basic rules, and you learn the rest from time to time. And there's enough material to get your knowledge from. Okay, what we see here is Munich radar is on our way. So we're basically going to fly down here, cross the Munich airspace. We're going to contact Munich and fly through that airspace, and as soon as we're out there, we're going to continue on Unicom. Unicom is a server-wide in-flight chat system where you can tell other players what you're doing, where you're doing it, and when you're doing it. So you basically don't need ATC there. However, Unicom is only for 4 places where no ATC is active. If you're in, for example, in this airspace here, you need to be connected with Munich and have no access to Unicom. That blue circle here is the approach ATC. In this case, Stuttgart approach. It's also possible to get a delivery controller and departure controller and so on. We had that in Frankfurt once, and at the German Day of Aviation, all ATC stations were in use, but it was totally chaotic, and I took an hour to get my clearance, and many others as well. But that's one of the nice things. We have events from time to time. And it makes pretty much fun because you get a lot of traffic when those events happen, and you know it's kind of cool when you approach an airport. The ATC rolls you in, puts you into the line with maybe 15 other aircraft in front of you and another 10 behind you, and it's dark and you see all the lights everywhere. So that's one of the cool things. You know that the other aircraft is not as stupid artificial intelligence plane which just follows its plan. You actually know that there's a pilot somewhere on his computer, and if he has to go around because you took too long on the runway, he's gonna be in some bad mood because of you. At least I guess. Okay, I'm gonna make a cut here again and end this part, and I'm gonna see you guys when I'm descending over Djerba, and we're gonna do the approach, landing, and the taxi to gate. I hope you enjoyed it. In the meantime, I'll upload my the parts I've already made. They've gone a bit long, and that wasn't quite my plan, but that happens. So I hope to see you in the next part, or better, you see me. And till then, goodbye.